John Contestants, most welcome here. I'm very pleased to see all of you tonight in our another unusual meeting, our 2023, and we are the contestants. We are the part of the worldwide organization. Contestants, one of these in California, United States, and our organization unites hundreds of thousands of members for 140 countries. And before we start, I would like to remind you, switch the sound of your cell phones off, not to go on the silent mode. And to stay alive with the best tradition of our club, I would like to invite to the stage newcomers for short introduction. Hi everyone. This meeting from my friend. Nice to meet you all. Thank you. Hi, my name is Clara, and how I knew was one of the online, and so I can be there now personally and I was going to say you're going to talk to my okay, you great. And now I would like to give the stage.
Excuse me, point of order. Point of order. We're having some audio problems. I'm wondering if we need to turn off the microphone on this Division F D103 camera. Turn off the microphone. We're not hearing you very well. Now I'm not hearing you at all. I'm not hearing anything. Okay.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you who's speaking wherever you are. I hear you clearly.
Okay.
It's still not very good. Not very good. Whoever is over somewhere else and is speaking, I can hear them clearly.
What should I?
Okay, that sounds better. I don't know what you did. Is there something not connected very well?
Because I'm sitting in front of the laptop and I'm trying to choose which mic.
Oh, I see. Okay, yes, you at the laptop, I hear very clearly.
Here's from the laptop. You would change the settings so they can hear what comes from the microphone.
So what should I? This one.
Okay, now it's on. Can you?
Can you hear?
I can hear whoever's at the laptop sounds very clearly, but and I think it's a bit better. So with you, if the microphone, if you could speak right now, give us a test.
No, the problem is the out of the sound. The sound comes from the computer.
So-
Only put the microphone. Right now, you can hear it from both places.
Звук подается сюда, откуда? Звук откуда подается сюда? Я не вижу, чтобы звук шел из... Значит, микрофон подключен сюда, правильно? Нет, подключен сюда. Вот микрофоны подключены, вот они. Отсюда выход только сюда или отсюда ничего не идет сюда. Ваши микрофоны не работают. Ваши микрофоны не работают. Вот отсюда они сюда не работают. Нет подключения никакого. Конечно, нужно как минимум. Сейчас, вот out, да, вот он out. У вас один выход. Вот как минимум вот это вот нужно подключить к входу, звуковой вход. Вот это вход микрофона, да. Это вход микрофона должен быть. Это должен быть вход, не выход, а вход. Если там есть микрофонный вход, там, да, именно микрофонный вход. Попробуй.
Hello. Hello.
Now I hear nothing.
There is not much interesting. Не слышите. Can you hear me? Online audience?
Yes.
Yes, I hear you.
Yes, good. Okay. Okay, we sorted out the problem.
Great.
Thank you.
Maybe take a picture of the settings, whatever settings you discovered work. So you remember
where did we
next
stop?
time.
So I think it's time to start our main part of the meeting. And I'm happy to invite here the Toastmaster of the meeting tonight. And it's me, Tatiana Gladyseva. Thank you. And the theme of the meeting tonight is contests and competitions. And since the meeting tonight is quite unusual, you will know later why if you haven't figured it out yourself yet. But now I would like to invite here the first and the only speaker of tonight, Daniil Pizhlakov, with his speech, Match Point. Match Point, Daniil Pizhlakov. Please welcome.
Hello, everyone. My name is Daniel, so my speech is Match Point. Hello, Myles. You know, the last time I gave my first offline speech, it was the election of the executive committee, so kind of competition. Now I'm giving my second speech offline, and this is the toast. So I'm lucky to come across different sort of contests and competitions. But to be honest, I personally hate that, really hate. Why? Actually, because I like to do the things my way, slowly, not putting much energy in that, kind of in a relaxed way. Yeah. But of course, life is full of surprises, and sometimes you need to compete even if you're not prepared for that. And my story is exactly about that. It's actually started nice because when I was young, actually a nice fitness club opened near the place I lived. So nowadays it's not a big thing. You have them in any district of Moscow, but back there that was something because it was a modern building, 3 stores, full of glass, panoramic windows, kind of nice furniture, even blankets for each visitor. So now it's kind of regular thing. And the manager who presented the club said, okay, do you like it? You can get it at the half of the price. And that is how I became the member. The first maybe 8 to 9 months were like the honeymoon. So I visited, different activities, everything was good. But on the one day, the big chain World Class purchased our small gym. And instantly we became the part of the competition between the Moscow fitness chains. And of course, because the kind of World Class wanted to be the leading chain, and that event was going to be a huge PR campaign because they wanted to record it, put it on the internet, and some newspapers and so on. World Class wanted to participate and kind of pushed hard all the people to kind of enroll. So they promised us the kind of discounts, kind of prolonged membership, some other perks, and et cetera, et cetera. And that is how I became the part of the World Class boxing team. I said, not a big deal actually. It's in World Class, the boxing is like a fun. Nothing, no fighting, no kind of hard exercises. It's kind of joy. So just jumping around, like joking and so on. I realized later that this is in this way because for the trainer, your kind of progress as a fighter is somewhere here at the priority. But the most priority for him is for you to be happy so that you come for the next training and for him to be paid for your visit. And actually, I thought that this is exactly how it works everywhere in all the fitness clubs. I actually realized that I might be a bit naive when I came to the place that all the things were supposed to happen because we were like office guys doing some fitness, playing the boxers, and the men at the entrance were the real boxers. And you can always say that, there's like these, some bruises, broken noses, kind of, some marks on the hands. We kind of stood a bit puzzled, and 2 guys from our brave team quit. Said, okay, no, I have a job, I have a family, so it's not for me. I was scared as well, but my trainer, my coach was very convincing. Don't worry, actually, of course nobody's crazy here. They're gonna find you somebody similar because they match the people based on a kind of experience, based on the weight, based on a kind of level and so on. And actually, I saw you guys. He's kind of puffy. He's a bit kind of lack of energy. Will be in defense. All you need to do just to move around him, kind of punch him. It's an easy thing, The win is already kind of in our pocket. I said, why not? So it's simple. Seems to be very easy. The happiness disappeared from my face that I saw the guy. He jumped into the ring. It was exactly the type of guy which we saw at the entrance. It was not tall, but square, big muscles, like a real boxer, looking straight into me, not with the good intentions. I was shaking actually. I tried to kind of disappear somewhere, but no, the ring was closed. And after the judge said, fight, that actually guy who was supposed to be with a lack of energy, very kind of shy, he just rushed into me like a hurricane, trying to punch me in the face and the body, like everywhere. I survived. Yeah, we even made a draw. How? Actually, the answer is simple. They kind of cheated, of course, because he was not my level in terms of the age, weight. He was not doing that for 8 months, for sure. But actually, I cheated a bit as well because I had some real boxing kind of training before. Not big, but small. Small, but still something. And I was more skilled. He was more powerful. We kind of balanced that. Now, that actually fight took everything out of me. I was completely exhausted. I was kind of felt pain in my head, in my arms and body. Couldn't breathe, couldn't talk. I hated the work class. I hated my coach, the whole team, the guy who was beating me for 9 minutes. Everyone actually. I hate myself for it. I'm so miserable I was. But looking back to that experience, I actually think that 9 minutes of nightmare gave me more than 9 months of my experience visiting the just work class for just no intention. And for those who are actually participating today in the table topics contest, it may be frightening, may be unpleasant, but it will help you to progress. And so go for it and good luck.
Seems like. Thank you very much, Daniil. It is very exciting that your topic fitted very well with the theme of our meeting. Okay, and now we have an on-spot evaluation of Daniil Pezhlakov. Please welcome evaluator of Daniil, Daniil Zakharov.
Thank you, Madam Toastmaster of the Day. Dear Toastmasters, dear Daniil. First of all, when you heard the title of the speech, Match Point, what have you thought of? Any ideas? Tennis. So did I. Tennis was the first thing that came to my mind. Have you expected to hear about the boxing? Probably not. So well done for choosing a very intriguing title and even a better way of steering us away. The purpose of your project has been to exercise the body language and the vocal variety. And you used a full plethora of the body language amplitude. You described the levels, this high and that high. You showed us how you were pushed away and drawn into the club. You described the bouncer in the club, or well, perhaps the true title is slightly different, but you gave us a very clear portrayal of him. Even I could see the bruises on his knuckles, the way you described him. The vocal variety, however, was slightly different. I don't know whether it was a function of the microphone or it was something intentional, but until the first half of the meeting, your narrative was at the same monotonous level. And then it dropped when you were describing the match. I could barely hear you. I don't know, dear Toastmasters, have you noticed that? That when the culmination of the speech arrived and we all heard about that dreadful person who has bitten the Christ out of you, the voice was really lowered down. And that has made everyone to really do their best, or at least try to do their best, to hear the true description of that person. So I was quite impressed with that modality of your voice. And while there has been no ongoing modulation, that specific trick that you used was very useful. Overall, I think that's a very well accomplished project with both the body language and vocal variety exercised. Congratulations on that.
Thank you very much, Daniil. Do we have a time for a real quick break? Yeah, please let's take 5 minutes break. and get together for the contest. What did I do? Oh, God. Is it better?
Imagine that you eat ice cream. Keep microphone as ice cream.
It's better now.
In our Toastmaster Live. So thank you very much for having me today. And we have to say some important rules. We should mention some important rules that should be respected today. So we have 5 contestants. You can see here the list. And 4 of them will be in person and 1 contestant will be online. I should mention a very important time rule. Let me introduce you 2 timers. The first timer is Tatiana. Tatiana will show your color cards. The green one will be from 1 minute and will remain for 30 seconds until 1 minute and 30 seconds. The yellow card will remain from 1 minute 30 seconds to 2 minutes. And finally, the red card will remain from 2 minutes until the speech is concluded. Attention, you will, unfortunately, we have very severe rules because it's the official contest. So the participants whose speech will last less than 1 minute and more than 2 minutes and 30 seconds, according to our Toastmaster rules, will be disqualified. So pay attention to the time, and if you see the red card, there will be no sign at 2 minutes 30 seconds. So after 2 minutes 30 seconds, unfortunately, we should disqualify the participant. Yeah. Minutes. Yeah. So we should also have this little rehearsal of the participants, how to introduce the participants and how to applaud to the participants. I need 1 volunteer. Who is ready? Okay, George. So first time I introduce George and the topic of the speech. George, why the winter is so cold in Russia? And now your applause. And after the second introduction, why the winter is so cold in Russia? George Perelman. There is silence, and your speech starts until your first verbal or not verbal sign. So if you have any question, you can ask me now. If you don't have any question, oh yeah. It can be verbal or 1 word. Yeah, word or I don't know, some gesture and so on. So after that, the timer will start to count. Yeah, yeah. We basically, yeah, basically we don't have. We should just a moment. How many time, Anna? We haven't had this case that a participant stood for 5 minutes doing nothing. So yeah, Okay. We can, yeah. Okay, sorry, yeah. One. Okay, so Anna Rubinina, why the winter is so cold in Russia? Why the winter is so cold in Russia? Anna Rubinina. And then the first word and the counter starts to count the time. Yeah. Yeah. And we should one more important rule. We should the participants, except the first participant, should wait until their turn outside of the room. So your sergeant of arms, sorry for my French accent, is Alina Tsegankova. She will be responsible. She will be responsible for the participants. Just one more question: how we manage Myles, because he is. Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. So we have decided all the problems that we had before our contest, and now I'm going to start officially our contest. Please, Alina, take all the participants except George out of the room. After, yeah, for judges. One more questions. Are the judges ready for the contest? Okay, are briefed and great, thank you very much. And also all the participants have been briefed. So I introduce you the first participant, George Perelman. George Perelman, be great in act as you have been in thoughts. Be great in act as you have been in thoughts, George Perelman.
One day, I decided to run marathon. I registered to Valencia, and I thought that it will be very nice because it's autumn, nice weather, Spain. And when I planned it, it was like, it will be very nice run with everything, the palms, with many people surrounding you. And when I started, and when I realized that it's going to be 4.5 hours, very long, 40 kilometers. You realize 40 kilometers. And when you do 20 or 30, it comes very hard. So you think, why I do? I'm crazy. What I planned, what I did, for what? It's much better to lay on sofa and to watch TV and so on, to dream. And only one thing I decided, not only one, but this thing drove me to the finish, because I thought that when I will finish, I will show my best, my smile, my everything, that I'm happy to do it. And I knew that it will be photos at finish, and I should be the great at that photos. And you should have power to do it after 41 kilometers, and I did it, and I have nice photos with smile face, very wet, but very nice. Thank you. Do it also.
Minutes of silence for judges. The minute is over. And I'm glad to introduce you the second participant, Martino Abbracevento. Martino Abbracevento, be great in act as you have been in thoughts. Be great in act as you have been in thoughts, Martino Abbracevento.
Be great in act as you've been great in thought. What does that mean? It means to me that you need to be aligned with what you think. You need to do the things that you think. Do you agree with me? If you promise something, you should keep your promise. And if one does that, it does it for respect from himself, most of all, right? If you want to be happy, you need to somehow create that link between your thoughts, your act, and everything. Because it's everything, to me, if everything is disconnected, thoughts and acts are disconnected, there is no happiness. So So obviously, we live in life in a moment where we are completely distracted. We live in a world of distractions where we have 1,000 thoughts. What I found out that what makes me really more mindful, it makes me more in line with my thoughts, because it's not easy. Yeah, let's be clear, it's not easy at all. It's journaling. When I'm very often lost in my thoughts, what I'm thinking, what I'm gonna do, and I need to try it. Journaling is something that I recommend anyone, because by journaling, even just writing whatever, just go there and write whatever is in your mind. It's gonna make your mind much clearer. You're gonna have a better idea, and you're gonna actually act upon what you thought, upon your thoughts, upon what you write, and you're gonna feel it. You're gonna feel much more in line with your thoughts. So this being said, this is my recommendation. This is my experience, and I hope this was helpful. Thank you.
Thank you. Minutes of silence for judges. The minute is over, and I introduce you the third participant, Alla Rubinina. Alla Rubinina, be great in act as you have been in thoughts. Be great in act as you have been in thoughts. Alla Rubinina.
Okay, so this speech is about our dreams, right? We dream about a lot of things, about our future careers, about our future families, about things, how we lose some weight, and is it always that our dreams and plans and goals come true? So what should we do to make them, to realize them? The first thing I think is to plan, to take a piece of paper and to write all these things you want to achieve. Then you have to actually act. And that means the smaller your motivation is, for example, you can't do the things, the smaller your motivation is, this little, the less step you should make. And making this small step, you'll get further to your goal. And the third advice I will give you is to never regret if you don't act and don't achieve your plans. That means that you have to make the second try, the third try, the fourth try, the 100 try. If you really want to do this thing, you'll manage to succeed and get what you want. Thank you.
Thank you. Minute of silence for judges, please. The minute is over. And now I'm going to introduce you our fourth participant, which is online. So the fourth participant is Myles.
Hello, everyone.
Hello, Myles. Be great in act as you have been in thoughts. Be great in act as you have been in thoughts. Myles.
Privet. Oki, Danatada, hello and greetings from Niatawasi, also known as Treaty 7 territory in Canada. Be act and be in thought as much as I am in thought. This is a great challenge for me because I've been thinking lately, I'm sort of just a big bag of hot air at times, blowing out ideas and, but not actually creating a product, not delivering anything. At the same time, I'm sort of a bag of hot air. I'm also at times a vacuum. I'm vacuuming up all sorts of information, learning and experiences such as I am here today with you. And my dear fellow Toastmaster friends have taught me so much, but it's time to actually do something with that. I need to act. So these are challenging times. We all realize that. And I'm thinking of my attitude and how I have to focus on my contribution to the problems we are experiencing and what can I do. And I think part of what I can do is being here today with you and working on my pathway. And in previous presentations, you may recall, those of you who have attended, I said I wanted to actually get some direct flights for you to come to directly to Calgary, to my city of Calgary, Alberta, Canada, and direct flights so I can go and visit you. And yeah, it's a challenging time, even more than when I gave that speech, but I'm still working on it. So I'm putting it into action. Madam Contest Chair.
Thank you very much. Minutes of silence, please. The minute is over. And now I'm going to introduce you our fifth participant, Alla Gonzales. Alla Gonzales, be great in act as you have been in thoughts. Be great in act as you have been in thoughts. Alla Gonzales.
Dear Toastmasters, thank you for having me tonight. Who hasn't had good thoughts in their mind? Who hasn't think about helping others? Helping your friend and your brother and your family? Helping, but didn't have the time to do it. Or at the end of the day, was a little bit tired and couldn't do it. Can you raise please your hand if you were in this situation at some point? So I was I. All my life, I have spent my time trying to help others. I became a lawyer trying to help others. I realized that the corruption was so strong, I couldn't. It would have taken me a lifetime trying to help them. And still, probably I wouldn't achieve my goal. I was frustrated. So I had to change my path. I became a marketer and I tried to help others as well, communicating good messages, trying to help good brands and good products. And then I realized, if you want to make money, you can't just help those people. Finally, I became a teacher. And I've been trying to help people how to grow, how to develop themselves. What I can tell you right now is that we may want to do good, and we may think and aim to do good and to help others. But at the end of the day, what will be left and your legacy will be whatever you did in your life. And what is that? How do you contribute it? Only you can help others, and you can do by changing yourself. Only by fixing the little things, you can create an impact in others. And that's how your thoughts will become in a reality. Thank you very much.
Point of order, I can't hear anything.
And now, does it work? Great. So I would like to invite the first volunteer. What's your name? Nice to meet you. And as you understood, today I took for this contest the quote of William Shakespeare. And I would like to offer you one more quote of William Shakespeare. Very intellectual, isn't it? It's not the most difficult. So, it is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. It is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves.
One night, I took a look at the sky and I tried to find my destiny, my inner self, like what I'm gonna be when I'm adult. And that was yesterday. So it happens from time to time, but sometimes I realize that my destiny is here and now. There is no future, there is no past. So I just need to extract the most pleasure out of the moment right now. So it is not in the stars that I see that you need to find your destiny. It's like within you. So just try to find what ignites you from within and be happy. Sergei Maslenitsyn.
Thank you. Any volunteers? What? Yeah, one more, Sergey. I'm sorry. One more quote for you. The course of true love never did run smooth. The course of true love never did run smooth.
Okay. Can everyone hear me well? Okay. Well, I need to make up a long speech for a couple of minutes. Well, it's actually the truth, the basic truth that the true love seldom goes smooth. Well, of course, it does. It never goes smooth. It's, in my humble opinion, so clear that no one should have doubts at this point. Of course, the presenter probably have prepared the most difficult, the most sophisticated question for me. How to say, for example, period is a period. Why period is a period? Because period is just a period. So the true love can never be smooth. Well, it's clear as it's and simple as a period, as a dot. Thanks.
Thank you very much. Any volunteers? Maybe somebody who came for the first time? Don't be afraid. It's the next one will be very easy, even for Shakespeare. Please. So For you, the next quote: don't waste your love on somebody who doesn't value it. Don't waste your love on somebody who doesn't value it.
Nasty, you promised it's gonna be easy. It's not. Well, if it's love, if you are talking about love between man and woman, probably that quote works. But there are different types of loves exist. If we talk about love to motherland, it can be a lot more straightforward. So, but that quote still works for the other type of love. So I'm thinking that Shakespeare had demonstrated in many his masterpieces that that quote actually works, either if it's man or woman or it's love to motherland. Thank you.
Thank you. I think we have time. So I would like to invite on the stage one more participant. Yeah. We keep our traditions, so we are going on with Shakespeare. And the next quote is, words are easy like the wind, faithful friends are hard to find. Words are easy like the wind, faithful friends are hard to find.
That's a tricky question. There is another saying, a friend in need is a friend indeed, I guess. And yeah, good friends are hard to find, and sometimes you never know how you find them, or you don't know if the people you've known for some time are really your good friends. My grandfather, so during the World War II, my grandfather became he was forced to work in Germany, like many other people, and he was in the concentration camp for some time. Then he had to work for a family. He lived for several years in the area near Bonn, and he became really good friends with that German family. So even after the war, they invited him to stay there, and they communicated and they kept in touch. And actually, so this guy with whom he was a friend there in Germany, he has obviously his own grandchildren, and actually his granddaughter is my age, and we don't communicate very closely, but we are friends on Facebook, and we ask each other like, how are things? So it's a really wonderful story of how my grandfather found a real friend somewhere in the place and in the circumstances where it was really, really not very probable. So I don't know if it's hard to find a real friend or good friend, faithful friend, but I know that you never know. You can find a good friend anywhere. So you just have to keep an open heart.
Thank you for this wonderful story. Do we have some time for the last improvisation? Okay, so I'm waiting for the volunteers. We don't have many people online, but if somebody wants to take part, maybe Olga. Daniel. So, Daniel, for you, if music be the food of love, play on. If music be the food of love, play on.
Oh, that old pal William. How many pieces of wisdom has he created? Music, love, stars, beauty sometimes. The music has the full breadth of harmony that we can enjoy. And it's amazing that these 7 notes encompass the full gamut of various sounds that we have an amazing pleasure of enjoying all the time that we are listening to the music. But love is what is filling our heart with joy, with that inner sense of marvel, with that radiation and splendor, and God knows what else, that probably even Shakespeare would take long to describe. Music and love are interconnected insofar they are not only emotional, they are irrational. The whole world has tried to measure the music with science, and still we're attempting to do this, and we are still along the way. Music and love go hand in hand together, and this is why it is so great. This is why they will continue going together for many.
Great, thank you very much. We're still waiting for the results. So maybe the last one. For you, maybe one of the most fascinating quotes. These violent delights have violent ends. This violent delight has violent ends. These violent delights have violent ends. Yeah, violent. Delights. So I need to say something over there. Okay. Violent delights. What they do? And have violent ends. Okay. So if you know this quote,
from anywhere. So I know this from the TV series. It's like Westworld, if someone is familiar with it. Okay. I think what does this quote means? Really, it tells us about that some really great feelings, really these emotions that fill your body with just like passion and anything. They come, they have a very cruel outcome in the end. So I think I'm quite agree with this quote, because if we say something about relationships, I think that it's very important to be very calm and cold-minded in relationships. But when the passion goes over your head, so I think it's the moment when you should try to think, I don't know, try to think more cold-minded in this moment. So I think this quote is great, and thank you for this quite a challenge.
Thank you. Yes. So I'll try to. Yeah, but we. So, yeah, I just want to offer you our table topic, our contest question or quote, and for that I need one more volunteer. We have the result. So.
Okay, yes, we're going to vote for these 6 people first. And how are we going to do it? We don't have a QR code on the agenda, so I'm going to say an old one.
Dear Toastmasters, we are going to invite on the stage all the participants of our improvisation contest. So please welcome. Congratulations. Yeah, let's take a photo. Thank you very much. You can take your seats, but it's not the end, because now we have the results of our contest. So the third place goes to Anna Rubinina. Congratulations. The second place goes to Myles flag.
Thank you.
Thank you, Myles. Are you ready? And finally, the first place and the winner of our speech contest, improvisation contest, is Anna Gonzales. Thank you very much for this contest. It was very interesting, and it's successfully ended. So thank you once again for all the participants, and we are glad to that we have so wonderful winners of that contest. And now I would like to give the microphone to the president of the club to announce the one more winner.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Anastasia. Thank you for holding great contest. It was great, was it? Thank you very much, guys. Thank you for everyone who took a part. And now I would like to invite. Okay. And now I would like to invite here the winner of our club table topic contest, and it is Daniil Zakharov.
The best thing in life are to be shared.
Does Myles know about it? Nice shot. You were
It'll
in the
be
right
melted
place
when
in
it
the right
gets here,
time.
but I'll still eat it.
That's what calls on the right time in the right place. If it was the other meeting, you probably wouldn't get that candy. One more ribbon. Okay, we have one more ribbon here.
For reaching level 1 on your pathway, go to Alla Gonzales.
Anna Gonzales.
Yes, Martino, did you get your ribbon for the first level? George, you? have this ribbon? You don't know.
You are still in one? I thought you have at least four.
It's my second part.
Ah, okay, I see.
First level.
You are too productive for just level one.
Very active.
Yeah. Okay, and we are a little bit ahead of time tonight. So let me give you a few announcements. So number one, please donate 100 rubles. You can do it via cash. A tip jar is over there where the candies or cookies are. And you can do it online using the phone number in agenda. You can do that. Okay, another announcement. Next meeting in 2 weeks from now, it's going to be September 28th, correct? September 28th, we have another exciting contest, and it's going to be a humorous speeches contest. Please sign up for the participation. Yeah, you're gonna have a lot of candies, even more than tonight. And what else? Are we going to have a? Yes, we will have that. Are we going to have after party tonight?
Yes, we are going to celebrate our ribbon.
Okay, everyone who wants to go after party, please join our team at Шоколадница Cafe. So, and now let's have a picture, photo together. We had a lot of fun tonight, guys. Did we? Everyone, please come to the stage.
Myles, don't leave. Don't leave. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Okay,
Okay.
I'm staying.
Two Annas want to take a picture with you, right? Let's make a picture with the three winners, right?
Oh, yeah, you're right. Congratulations. 5 years trying, now you are there. You are there.
Yeah.
Good love.
I'll read it in 10 years.
Next contest, I can see you.
Just so we'll tell you when to smile.
Pink his face so he can go in the center. Think him. Yeah.
Oh,
we
okay.
can stand next to him.
Shall we take our rewards?
Oh, yeah.
Just a moment. We'll take our rewards. Awards, the ribbons. No, I don't think we need chocolates. Let's take the ribbon. Myles? Yeah. Myles doesn't have a.
Stick it on the screen and I'll hold my fingers here, holding it.
Oh, where is it? Just a minute. I have 3 hands, sorry. Pin. Okay. Okay, Myles, can you, right, great, leave it. Nisha, lower, great. Oh, no, up, stop. Okay, be quick. Sure, like this? Cool. Myles, congratulations. And
Thank you. I got my ribbon virtually.
Yeah, it's waiting for you.
Looks good. Well, everybody have a great time at the cafe. And unfortunately, I'm not able to attend next meeting, but we'll see you in a month.
no.